One of the things I'd like to do next is to develop this parameter, since when I go into product report, what is the product subcategory ID, I have to type in a number and I have to know what all of these numbers mean, and that's not really user friendly. So let's go into these parameters and double click on this parameter. So we have available values. So what are the available values for this parameter? Get values from a query. You can either specify the values, in which case you're hard coding them, or you can have them dynamic and say, look at this query, I want these. So the first thing I need is to specify the data set. Now the data set I want to use is the one that powers the categories, but unfortunately the only one that's available is the one that's in the report. I can't use shared ones without declaring them in the report first. So let's add a new data source, so data set, beg your pardon, and this one is the product categories, and I'm using the product categories shared data set. So I can drag these in, but I don't particularly want to drag them into the report. I'm not using them there. I'm going to be using them in this parameters. So let's go back into the parameters, available values. I'm going to get the values from a query, product categories, and then we have a value field and a label field. Now the value field is the actual parameter and the label field is the user-friendly version. So the values field is the product category ID and the user-friendly version is the subcontractor name. So now let's see what happens when I click preview. We now have what is the product category ID, select a value, and instead of numbers we have names. So now I can say forks and click view report, and it works. It translates forks as subcontractor subcategory 10. So that is adding user friendliness to it. You create a data set which then is referred by that parameter and allows you to just put a more human spin on a lot of numbers.